Dang it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hey everyone, how you doing? Today we're gonna be watching some scary ghost videos, see how it goes. Sorry for the technical difficulties from the first streams. If you were watching, sorry about that. Alright, let's get into it. We're gonna watch which one's longer? We'll watch this one. This one creeped out. Let's get creeped out, everyone. Sir Spooks. I always like Sir Spooks.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 17 scary videos. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said,
subscribe. I should subscribe to Sir Spooks.
And of course, happy Halloween.
Halloween, baby.
This first post comes to us from the popular ghost subreddit and is guaranteed to make you lose a few hours of sleep tonight.
Guaranteed? You hear that? Guaranteed. So I better be scared on my wits' end.
He works in an old building in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. He says that one night he was working and all of a sudden, at the corner of his eye, he saw something he thought was extremely bizarre. However, at the time, he simply brushed it off, thinking it must have just been his eyes playing tricks on him or something. Nevertheless, he decided he wanted to record the hallway regardless, just in case. And as it turns out, it was most certainly a good idea to start filming. Take a look and see what happens.
Scare me, come on. What's going on in the picture back there? What the hell? No, I don't know about that one.
If you look at the image frame at this part of the video, you can see that it moves, after which a black, ghostly shadow emerges. The video ends with the uploader asking out loud, "Did you see it?" before what sounds like another voice quickly responding by saying no. Some people in the comments say that it simply looks like it could have been somebody vacuuming or cleaning, but others are not so convinced, thinking there definitely was some sort of ghostly entity in there. But what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know all your theories in the comment section down below.
I'm not a skeptic. I do believe in somewhat of ghosts and all that, but I'm not quite sure.
This next post comes to us from my very own Sir Spook subreddit and was submitted by a user known as FitCode8290. The video in question was filmed on a security camera inside a pub located near the uploader called The Anchor. He says it was a popular pub in Brown Hills, UK, before it eventually shut down. As for why the place
Sorry about that. That was my mom, everyone. She needed something and I gave it to her. And let's get back to the video. Sorry about that.
He didn't specify. Regardless, the security camera footage showcases some customers simply sitting down in the pub, enjoying a drink, when out of nowhere, something random and creepy happens. Watch this.
Whoa.
All of a sudden, it almost seems like a poltergeist forcefully pushes a drink off of the table, much to the shock and awe of everyone inside, just trying to have a nice relaxing night. Sadly, not a whole lot of who knows?
That was
Let's hope they weren't continuously tormented by more spirits since this incident. Over on TikTok, a woman known as Sinestia posted a video to her account in which she's explaining that she's been experiencing something incredibly bizarre going on inside her house. The video then switches to security camera footage that was filmed inside of Sinestia's house. At first, the footage seems to be innocent and boring, but things start to get quite weird in no time. Sinestia's dog comes racing into frame, barking at something that we cannot see. it's clear from the way her dog is behaving that there's something inside of the room
I'm so
that's
my dog
bothering it.
Trouble. He used
But
to
what exactly is
literally,
it?
bark at wind.
Take a good look here
If that
and
was
you'll
even
see.
possible, just so you know. Get him, dog. Get him. Don't you hurt that dog?
A strange black shadow can be seen in the corner of the room. The dog continues to bark angrily for several seconds before it eventually gets too scared and runs away. What's eerie is that as soon as the dog runs out of the room, a chair can be seen moving immediately afterward. It's almost like whatever strange spirit was in this house was waiting for the dog to leave to move the chair. Sadly, to this day, this mystery has never been solved, but if I were in Sinestia's shoes, I would be looking into moving out as soon as possible. This video just shows that dogs are almost always able to sense danger, even if we have a hard time sensing it ourselves.
Is that better? I don't know.
A post over on the Ghost subreddit submitted by user Thrash6 has been blowing up in the community for the past few weeks, and it's not hard to see why once you watch the footage. The video in question seems to have been filmed on some sort of surveillance camera, and was filmed inside of a business that conducts paranormal investigations. In the clip, we see a group of guys huddle around in a circle, trying to talk to a spirit that may be in the room with them. As I'm sure you can expect, it doesn't take long at all for these guys to make contact.
Yo.
Out of nowhere, a metal rod can be seen lifting upward right behind one of the guys.
That's
The
crazy,
uploader says
dude.
that everyone in the room then proceeds to run upstairs to review the footage, and sure enough, the bar was definitely raised all by itself. As for how exactly, nobody knows
Dude,
for
that's
sure.
crazy.
It's quite a mysterious and freaky video. Was this entity upset that these guys were trying to communicate with it? If so, hopefully they learn their lesson and don't disturb this spirit again before it's too late. A woman named Renee Salcedo posted a video to her TikTok account on September 26, 2022, in which we watch home security camera footage that was filmed around 9 PM in the living room area.
Crazy, it's 9:56.
Renee writes that they thought they heard bell noises coming from their front door, signifying that there was somebody at the front door. Confused as to who could possibly be showing up at their house so late at night, Renee goes to investigate. This is what happened next.
I heard the bell.
Did you move the bell at all, Logan?
Huh?
Did you move the bell?
No? I heard the bells ring.
That's freaky beaky right there. Casper site would say.
Upon checking the front door, she found absolutely nobody there. Baffled, Renee then proceeded to check the camera's footage that it recorded when the bell sounded, and still, nobody was there, but the bell sounds can be heard. Renee says that it takes a good amount of force for the bells to make a sound that loud, which is why she's even more confused and concerned as to how something like this happened. Do you guys have any theories as to what happened here? Let's hope we can all help Renee out so she can go back to living in this house in peace. A YouTube channel known as Lost Places and Legends posted a video to their account on August 26, 2024, in which they ventured out into the Alabama woods in the middle of the night to do some exploring. The channel owner is particularly exploring the heart of Bigfoot Bend, a remote area located in North Alabama, that is notorious for its Bigfoot sightings and otherwise eerie occurrences. For a good long while in the video, the uploader seemingly doesn't get any luck in finding any signs of Bigfoot or any other entities, but that all changes when he starts to hear some genuinely terrifying noises. Watch and listen.
There's gonna be like a skinwalker or something.
Whoa, stop.
What was that? What was that?
Dude, that sounded like a growl.
That was a growl. And it was decently close.
Yeah, that wasn't. Dude, that is a growl.
It is a growl. Let's fall back up this way.
Dude, that sounds like a freaking, what you call it, transformer.
As you just heard, the uploader's otherwise peaceful investigation eventually gets interrupted by some seriously mean and vicious sounding growls that seem to be coming from deep into the
Probably
forest.
Bigfoot.
Sadly, nothing else of huge interest
Bigfoot
happens
will only
afterward,
sound like that, dude.
but the video definitely makes you wonder, did these guys actually come close to encountering Bigfoot that night? We will likely never know for sure. Now we'll be taking a look at yet another video that was submitted to my very own Sir Spook subreddit, with this video being posted by a user known as Schnookums92. The uploader writes that the place he's wandering around in Newport, Kentucky, used to be a Thriftway grocery store up until 2002 or so, and sat vacant for about 10 years. Then it eventually became a hardware store, before eventually shutting down and becoming vacant once again. The uploader says that as many times as he's walked past the place, he has seen this happen. Watch this.
Tell me, why this back room here? This used to be the Thriftway back in the 90s, but check this shit out. I've walked past here multiple times. Why is the lights inside here flickering? Especially this one. It's weird as even that back
man.
light back there is flickering. They're flickering in different intervals.
As you just saw, a whole bunch of lights can be seen flickering inside of this creepy abandoned building for seemingly no reason at all. Is it possible that there's some kind of a ghost inside that likes to switch the lights
Nah,
on
man, that's
and
probably
off?
the electrical going out.
If so, why? Perhaps there isn't a logical reason. We likely won't ever get any answers for this video, and it'll probably remain a mystery. Imagine you're just out for a walk in the city in the middle of the night when you spot something up on a bridge that freaks you out so much that you just have to pull out your phone and start videotaping it, just in case. That's apparently the exact situation TikTok user Soy Nathanael 33 found himself in late one night. Just out for a walk, the uploader decided to pull out his phone and record something that he saw on this bridge. Take a look.
Come on, show me. Scare me so badly. What is that? I don't know how to explain that. I have no idea how to explain that.
By all accounts, the entity on the bridge looks eerily similar to that of the Mothman. By comparing the creepy figure seen in this TikToker's video to drawings of the Mothman, it's super eerie just how similar they look. Unfortunately, there isn't any huge backstory behind this video, so we don't really know a whole lot about it or what was going on, but it's still a hugely interesting video that will surely make cryptid experts scratch their heads and wonder if this is indeed real. This little known video on YouTube that was posted back in April of 2020 by a man named Rob Wakefield is one of the most eerie videos that you'll watch all day and will possibly make you afraid to go near a lake for a while.
Okay.
In the video,
That's a
we
bold
watch
claim.
Rob filming his dog outside near a misty lake in the middle of a bright spring day.
Good little doggy.
At first, the video actually kind of seems calming and peaceful. Who wouldn't want to relax near a lake with their beloved pet? However, as I'm sure you can expect, the video takes a seriously strange turn within a matter of seconds.
I don't know
Take a
what it
look at the dog and the lake and see if you notice anything unusual.
is. What? What is
Did
that?
you see it? A strange ghost-like figure can be seen hovering
That's
above
like a
the water
stereotypical
for a few
ghost,
seconds, perhaps scaring the dog away before the video then abruptly ends, leaving us all to wonder what we just saw. It's strange how this video only has a little over 200 views because it's a legitimately creepy video that seems to prove that even going on a relaxing lake trip with your dog can spell danger. This next clip comes to us from the popular UFO subreddit and was posted by a user known as Norval93, who says that he found the footage in question somewhere on Facebook. The video, called Cube Inside a Transparent Sphere, was filmed over Tunna, a village in Neath, Wales in the UK, and was filmed on November 28, 2023. Take a look at the incredible footage.
Is that a Death Star? Or is that the moon? No, that's what is that? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
By stabilizing the video, we can get an even clearer look at the shape in the sky, which is nothing short of fascinating to say the least. A lot of people in the comments of this video are comparing the footage to a similar incident from a pilot named Ryan Graves, a now famous UFO witness himself, who recounted an incident he was told by a fellow pilot with a flying object near the coast of West Virginia in 2014. He said that while he was flying a fighter jet, he saw a strange aircraft that looked like a dark gray or black cube inside a sphere.
I'm telling you, it's the Death Star.
So what do you guys think? Is
Go.
it possible that the two encounters are totally different, or do you guys think that they might be connected? Let me know in the comments.
I don't know. We live in a freaky world, dude.
Imagine you're upstairs in your room sleeping like usual when all of a sudden you hear an extremely strange and sudden knocking noise. But it's not coming from your bedroom door, but rather your garage. That's the exact situation that this Reddit user named Lone Butterfly found himself in. He posted a video to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit, which showcases security camera footage that was filmed inside of his garage at 3 in the morning. The clip is only 5 seconds long and wastes no time at all getting right to the point.
What is that? What?
As
Was
you
it
just
making-
heard,
What noise was that? Was that? Like seriously, what was that?
it definitely sounds like there was something knocking on the uploader's car. But what was it? A ghost? Something else entirely? The uploader says that the incident happened about a year ago. At first, he says he thought the strange ghostly shape you can see in the video was just some fog or smoke, but he quickly dismissed the
seriously,
theory
what
after
noise
not
was that-
smelling
was it
anything
making?
unusual in the
Sounds like
garage.
something a kid would go.
He also states that the weather was not cold enough for anything like this to happen. So what could possibly have happened here? Let's just hope that this uploader won't have to worry about his sleep getting interrupted by this knocking ghost again. It's no secret that a lot of people in the world are absolutely terrified of clowns and dolls. But what happens when you combine those two together and you get a clown doll?
I don't mess with the dolls, dude.
Unsurprisingly, the results are terrifying.
I don't mess with
This
dolls.
video was posted to TikTok by a woman named Brianna, who says that she recently moved next door to a cemetery, which, perhaps as you can expect, was a big mistake. The footage shows Brianna and a friend of hers watching The Exorcist. It's an undoubtedly scary movie, but what happened to them in real life was arguably even scarier. Watch this.
It's not even scary.
It is scary.
No.
You killed my mother.
You killed your mother. You killed your mother. You killed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude.
Out of nowhere, the clown doll that can be seen hanging on their wall moves all on its own.
Why would you have that as
which
a clown
frightens Brianna
figure?
to the
What
point
is
where
wrong
she
with
screams
you?
out loud before the video abruptly ends. Was there some sort of a spirit possessing this creepy doll? If so, what did it want? Are its intentions sinister? Just to be on the safe side, if I were Brianna, I would get rid of that doll immediately.
Yeah, get rid of it, dude. I don't even know why you have it in the first place.
Over on TikTok, a man named Trent Williams posted a video in which he says that he doesn't usually believe in any sort of paranormal stuff, but one particular incident is making him question himself. He says that he was at Skinny Atlas Lake in upstate New York, staying at an Airbnb. Trent says that at the Airbnb, the owner said they've gotten lots of people saying that they hear piano playing at night. Upon hearing this, Trent thought the owner was simply making it up, but says that now he has indeed heard it. He also said that the daughter of the guy who owns the place passed away as a result of a car accident, and her ashes are, you guessed it, on the piano. Trent also says that he gets chills when he simply walks into the room, and I don't blame him. In a second video posted by Trent to his TikTok, we actually get to see this piano in action. As Trent makes his way to the piano to start filming it, this happens.
It's this piano, I swear to God it is. No, dude, you got me up. If I die, I swear. I will.
Start playing saloon music. I dare you. I triple dog dare you.
Oh, shit!
Oh, no, I didn't even see it. I was too busy ranting about saloon music.
Out of nowhere, one of the keys is pressed down, which immediately startles both Trent and his friend, who yell out in surprise. Could this be the ghost of the girl who passed away from the car accident? If so, is this her way of trying to learn piano from the afterlife? We may never know.
That's sad.
Over on Reddit, a user known as Truth is Fiction YT posted a video to the Bigfoot subreddit, which showcases footage filmed by a man named Steve Piper, who filmed the video way back in 2000 in the Brindabella mountain range of Australia. The video supposedly depicts a yowie, the Australian equivalent of Bigfoot. The grainy, shaky handheld camera video feels like something ripped straight out of an old school horror film, but as we know, it isn't a horror film. It's very much real life. Watch this.
Hold on, freak me out. Oh, don't worry, guys. That's just your local crackhead going around. Crackhead Steve, that's what he is.
Although the entity may be quite difficult to see, if you squint your eyes just enough and pay close attention to the trees, you can see some sort of strange creature walking around, making its way through the dense forest. Interestingly, the figure also seems to have a limp. Is it possible that the creature was hurt by something, or did it always have this limp? Also, by looking up pictures of Yowie and witnesses' depictions of them, and comparing them to the entity shown in the video, they do look remarkably similar. What's also worth noting is that Piper allegedly thought the entity was a giant kangaroo moving around before he started recording. Of course, though, that's just one theory of many that people will inevitably have. So I'm curious, what are your theories? Be sure to let me know in the comments.
Hold on, these are not as bad as I thought they would be.
Over on YouTube, a man named Carlos Vallejos posted a video to his channel back in August of 2020, which shows him
really
recording
as bad as I
security
thought it
camera
would be.
footage from his computer that was filmed on the streets of the town of San Ramon, which is 130 kilometers away from the city of Santa Cruz in Bolivia. The video in question was filmed in the middle of the night and showcases an eerily dark and deserted street. Even if something else didn't happen, this street would be creepy enough to make this list.
Freak
But don't
off.
worry, something
Get the
does
freak
indeed
off. That's
happen.
what, I don't know what that
Watch
was.
this.
Still,
2:40, ahí estoy yo.
come on. Freak me
Ahí
out.
clarito se ve una formita, ahí que ella está caminando. Aparece de ella
Is that thing on a
abajito.
tricycle?
Esto está grabado por mis cámaras de videoseguridad que dan hacia la calle. Fíjense cómo camina y yo estoy ahí, ¿no? Yo estoy ahí viendo, lo estoy hablando por teléfono, lo estoy viendo.
I have no idea what he's
Estoy
saying.
quedándome queriendo grabarlo, pero no puedo. Y se mete a la casa. Lleva como un poncho. Lleva como un poncho, lleva un chulo. Miren cómo camina. Es como si fuese un niño.
Okay, I was just making sure trap was
Lleva un
working
chulo,
for a
miren
second.
cómo camina.
It's working.
Y se mete a la casa de la vecina. Y ahí desaparece, le pierdo la pista.
As you can see, some sort of a strange entity can be seen lurking around on the streets for an extended period of time, mostly throughout the entire duration of the footage. The figure in question seems to be extremely short in nature, and as a result of this, many people online have started to theorize that this may be an El Duende.
I have
For
no
those
idea
of
what
you
that is.
guys who are unaware, an El Duende is a humanoid creature of mythology that has variants from Iberian, Ibero-American and Latin American civilizations. The word duende in Spanish is a contraction of the phrase dueño de casa, which means master of the house. It may have come from a similar mythical creature from Visigoth or Swabian culture, as it shares similarities with the Swedish word tomte, which is a mischievous spirit that lives in a house. So what do you guys think? Do you think this creepy piece of security camera footage actually captured a real-life El Duende? Or was
El
this
Duende.
something else entirely?
I
I'll
don't know,
let you
dude.
decide.
I have no idea.
The YouTube channel Northern Paranormal Team UK posts video to their account which sees them exploring a wide variety of abandoned and otherwise creepy places throughout their home of Manchester, England. As I'm sure you can expect, the team usually ends up exploring some legitimately unsettling places, but perhaps
Come on, I
none of
want
them
you
are
to
quite as
jump scare
unsettling
me
as the
and
time
jump me
they
out of my
explored
skin,
this
man.
one creepy house.
Come on.
During this one part of the investigation, the team can be seen walking around the living room area and are talking to one another. At one point, the cameraman pans the camera up, and it's right here in which this video gets absolutely terrifying.
Okay,
Take a look.
that's a bold claim. Come on, terrify me.
Guy was doing the cake. Whoa!
What? Whoa! What the frick
Did
was
I
that?
just see something?
Yo, what the hell is that?
Did I just see something? Or am I imagining that?
No, you didn't imagine that. You caught that on camera.
What the hell? I don't know.
You didn't imagine that, dude.
To me, it looked like a face.
A strange, ghostly face can be seen appearing very quickly before disappearing just moments later.
That is freaky.
The
That
team
is
notices this
freaky,
happening,
dude.
and they are
They
audibly
don't even
freaked
look
out by
human.
their discovery. However, they're not able to come into contact with this spirit a second time despite their efforts. This video is 6 months old, and yet it seems as though this bizarre mystery has yet to be solved. Will it
I
ever
don't
be
know,
solved? Who knows? But one thing is for sure. The Northern Paranormal Team UK
Dude, you
probably
caught
has this
something. You
house on their
definitely
list
caught
of
something,
scariest locations.
Alright, this is the scariest one, dude.
A man named CJ, also known by his TikTok username Clax Attacks, posted a video to his TikTok account back in June of 2021, which shows him walking around outside only to make a horrifying discovery. As soon as he walks outside, we are met with a normal sight.
This is a
CJ's
video. Come
driveway
on,
with his car parked in it. Then he can be heard asking his dog Domino, "What is that?"
What?
After noticing that it's staring at something far off in the distance that he can't see. However,
dude,
as it turns out, the thing the
It's
dog
gonna
is
take my
staring
soul.
at isn't so far away after all. Take a look behind the car.
Dude, it's gonna take my soul.
You can see this. This is really weird. Domino, what is that?
Oh, dog's name's Domino. That's cute.
What the hell is that? Hey!
It's just crackhead Steve walking around here.
If you look just closely enough, you can make out what appears to be some kind of a dark shadow figure walking behind the car before ultimately disappearing without a trace. In a follow-up video, CJ gives more context, stating that his dog usually likes to go outside, but states that he doesn't usually bark. But there was something off-putting about that night, as we just saw.
Yeah, if the dog...
CJ says that he hasn't seen the strange entity since that night,
if the dog
but says that he's
saw
still
something
not
didn't
sure
like,
if
it'll
it was
bark,
a person
right?
or some
So
kind of
why
a
didn't
ghostly
it bark? That's
apparition.
my question.
Let's just hope that CJ and his beloved dog Domino can go back to living in peace. And that was 17 scary
Alright,
videos.
I wanna watch another
I hope you
video.
enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
Alright, let's see what else we got here. Shoot. 3 weeks ago, we'll watch this one.
On September 27th of 2024, a woman named Jalen immediately grabs her phone to record something on camera. It isn't often the case that this happens, but tonight, it occurred once more. Jalen had been lying in bed while doing work on her laptop when something noticeable appeared from the corner of her eye. Now, given that this incident took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous vintage items, she finds it unsurprising that this happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed or haunted, but even if they weren't, she would still be afraid of coming back to this place, and it's all because of this incident. The following is her footage.
Come on, dude.
Watch.
I want to be so scared. Come on. Is that... Dude, nuh-uh. No. No. Me.
This thing just moved.
Oh, what? What? Why would you have that in your house? Do not even look at me.
Boy, all the talking head would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and sticking forth in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a good win.
Come on, don't do this to me, man. I'm begging you, please don't do this to me.
You're Dallas, you don't care if it's by $5 or something like. You just have to get to 2-2. The injury to Parsons, and we don't know anything at this point. He just left right apart.
Please, no, man.
How do you assess?
I don't like it. Please don't, man. Come on, don't do this to me, man.
The door
Please
just moved.
leave. Please leave. I don't want nothing to do with you. Please. Dude, I swear to God, the face just comes out of nowhere, dude.
Free personal Suzuki dessert. An entree plus free dessert, just $13. That's a sweet deal.
No. Oh, no, 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 no. The freaking balloon just scared me. Oh, please. I'm begging you. I don't want to.
Are you real?
Please don't.
You can do it again.
No.
I won't watch.
No, I would keep my eyes on that freaking thing at all times. There you go. Dude, no. Please don't.
It was at this
What did I
point
see?
that
I didn't
Jalen
see
knew that what
anything.
she had seen earlier wasn't just in her head, but rather something real. Somehow, the mannequin begins to move.
Oh, it's
Only
hand
moving ever
moved.
so
I didn't even
slightly,
see that,
the
dude.
mannequin seemingly comes alive. But strangely, it's only when Jalen isn't looking directly at the doll. It's as if it's trying its best not to get caught by being very subtle. However, seeing that a mirror was catching its reflection, she tricks it into showing itself move. Now, there is something else about this video that viewers have noticed. Whether a coincidence or not, viewers can't help but think that the balloon and the door closing on its own played a role in diverting Jalen's attention, almost as if they were meant to prevent her from seeing the doll. It is strange how both objects intervened whenever she tried seeing it, but despite their efforts in obstructing her view, she finally catches it.
I saw that. I saw the
So
shadow.
then, the question is begged. Just how exactly did the doll move on its own? And was it merely a coincidence that things were trying to block her view? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question. But as always, let me know what you think down below.
Come on, I know you can get scarier than that. I want to be so scared I jump out of my chair right now. I would love to jump out of my chair being so scared.
In the following
Just
video,
saying.
a man is inspecting a property where something very alarming was caught on camera the previous night.
Alarming, that's a bold claim.
Guess what? Meron na naman kaming mga hindi...
As it turns out, a homeless person had broken into the property, and it's Benji's job, the person recording this, to get him out of there. However, unbeknownst to
this is a
Benji,
real-
it
this is a
wouldn't
real
just
life
be a
incident,
squatter
dude.
he encounters, but also something else. In his own words, this house terrifies him. It's the one place that he doesn't like to check for squatters.
Oh,
He
no.
often encounters them on the properties that he owns, which is why he's made this into a video series. But it's the following video from his whole series that has left viewers creeped out. This is what he caught.
Dude, I'm about to see a demon. No cap.
Ayun. There is somebody in here.
Think it's bright enough?
I know you're in there, man. Hello?
I bet he left. He just left. Come on, don't do this. Uh-oh. You're in some trouble now,
Police!
boy. This dude's brave. Guy could have a gun or anything on him.
I know you're in there, man.
Come on, don't do this to me. Come on. Come on, jump at me. I dare ya. I freaking dare ya. Almost said the F word. I'm sorry. No. You're in some trouble now. He doesn't even know he's
in your
there.
house, man.
He's just like, I'm out. I'm out.
It was seeing the door open by itself that spooked out Benji. His first thought upon seeing it move was that the squatter was in there, but strangely, that wasn't the case. He would eventually come to the conclusion that this was just a draft or a wind current that moved it.
No, that
but
was a
fast
dude.
forward
That was
to
a
only a
freaking
week
dude.
later, and Benji
That
uploads
was
a
a
video that
grown-ass
completely
man just
changes this
walking out.
notion. Benji is back at the house, ready to confront the person inside. Expecting a squatter, he grabs his phone to record them.
Here we go.
What he records, though, is a different type of encounter. Take a look.
Hello?
Mm-mm.
Hello?
He's gonna throw a Zeus at you, man.
Hello?
Come on, I dare ya. I'd be like taunting him, like, I dare ya. Come on. Psst, psst, come on. Come on, I dare ya. Dude, his adrenaline must be going crazy right now.
It appears quickly, but if you slow the footage and zoom in, you'll notice a dark figure standing inside this room. Although briefly seen, Benji immediately spots it before taking a second look, but when he looks again, it's not there. It stands motionless for just a moment before disappearing in an instant. Even weirder is that the camera seems to be either glitching or picking up something unseen. All of this happens before suddenly the door starts to partially close on its own. Now Benji, having dealt with many squatters before, naturally assumed that this was another trespasser. So he runs over to the person to confront them. But when he gets there, no squatter is found inside.
Expect that.
To this day, Benji wonders what had been inside his house, but according to him, if he had a guess, it definitely wasn't a squatter.
How do you explain that, dude? How do you explain that to someone?
Living somewhere in Georgia, a woman named Felicia had caught footage of something that's left her shaken up ever since it's happened. Although having watched this video multiple times, she still can't make sense of this footage. In the video, Felicia is seen playing with her dog on her back porch before suddenly it happens.
Come on, scare me. What? What happened?
What the fuck?
Yo, the dog's like, I just want to play. What happened? I didn't even see what happened.
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon replaying the footage and amplifying the audio, you hear this.
Oh, hello.
The reason behind Felicia's fearful reaction is now clear. A disembodied voice had spoken to her. Listening closely, it sounds as if it's saying, "Get out." Understandably, Felicia runs away in a panic frenzy. She leaves the door open for her dog, but for some reason, he doesn't want to go inside. Even he is sensing something unusual. From the curtain behind Felicia moving at the same time the voice is heard, to her dog being afraid of going inside, Felicia believes that this was paranormal. Now, no further clips have been posted by her, which only helps to make this incident a total mystery. In the following video, a pair of teammates are passing a ball in front of a camera, showing audiences what they do before playing a match. It's Friday night at a soccer stadium, and both players are fully immersed in a small pre-game warm-up. But while both players pass the ball to each other, audiences notice something unusual in this footage. It wasn't until someone made a video pointing out something in the background that people started rewatching the original to see if it was true. To their shock, it was. As both players pass the ball to each other, this is captured.
Dude, what am I about to see? I'm a little scared.
And then when you get quicker, what tends to happen? More mistakes happen. But that is what development looks like. If you're cruising at a speed that's comfortable,
Crackhead Steve again.
Yes, it looks good and it looks cleaner, but you're not going to get better. You have
Damn it, Crackhead Steve.
Making mistakes here, and then you get to that level, and then you go again, and it's never ending. It's the same.
Now, the social media account that posted this video had no idea what was captured until tons of comments started coming in mentioning the supposed ghost. It's recorded from a
That's true
distance,
fans
but
right
not
there.
so far
Even in
that it's
dead,
hard to make
boom,
out
you're still
something moving.
watching the football
Now,
game.
just to compare, there's a person
That's true
standing up right
dedication, if you
here,
ask me.
and right across from them is a row of bleachers filled with people. Both are clearly recognizable as people, but this, even from the same distance, is unrecognizable. It's clear that something is moving, but it's not obvious as to what exactly is being seen.
Maybe
While
it was
some
an
speculate that this might be the spirit of a legendary soccer player running in the bleachers, others are quite baffled by it. With no comment or explanation given by the account that posted this video, the question remains unanswered. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
I don't know, man. I'm glad that even the ghosts are still watching the football. Sorry, I keep
Now, the
calling it
following
football.
video comes from Virginie, a
depending on where
mother
you're
who
from, it's
lives in
probably
a quaint
football or
house
soccer.
where it seems that things have gotten very unsafe for her
I was gonna
family.
say soccer.
Despite living in a safe neighborhood,
Video's
it's the
over.
house itself that's been causing the most concern to Virginie. According to her, something is in this house, and it's messing with her family. From cabinets that are found open when no one had been inside the home, to her children
I have
seeing
no idea
things
what
in the
they're
dead of night.
Aw, no.
One can safely
Please don't mess
assume
with
that the
kids,
family has been put
dude.
on edge ever since moving in. But out of everyone, it's the baby who's been the most affected by this move. For some reason, something
the
strange
ghost,
always
dude.
happens inside
What
the
kind of
room.
jerky ghost? Oh, thank you for
Instances,
following
this
Phil
one
M.
has left the
Maslow.
family pretty spooked.
Doing
This
good, man.
is
How are
what
you
they
doing?
caught.
I'm doing good. I'm just watching scary videos. Hey, hear something? Good to hear. Glad to hear it, man. Inside the wooden house. That's crazy. Scared.
Had it not been for the baby monitor inside the room, Virginie would not have known the source of the sudden noise. She searched the whole space, only to realize later that the noise had come from inside the dollhouse. But the source itself is what scares her. Moments before making a sound, the toy is seen hovering slightly off ground before being shot up into the air and making an audible clack. Virginie jumps up in response, as she later would when looking at the footage. Ever since then, she's taken safety measures to ensure this doesn't happen around her children.
I'm stupid, I'm
but
sorry.
still, the activity continues. Just like viewers, Virginie is left wondering how the toy moved and if there have been any other strange events in this room that weren't caught on camera.
Number 3, come on. I want to be so
On October
scared
2nd
I
of
jump out of the chair.
2024, a live broadcast on a TV news network left many viewers who tuned in completely spooked. The footage captured during this live transmission had nothing to do with the news report that was being covered. In fact, it was so out of place that viewers had to rewatch the broadcast to confirm what they saw. Now thankfully, someone recorded the whole broadcast in question. Just like viewers, Shane was left creeped out upon seeing it. He replays the live stream and shows exactly what was caught. Watch.
Dude, I swear to God.
Go ahead, Dad.
It's
Play
UFO.
it. You'll see it. It starts in from up here. It comes down and does a swirl. It comes down and there's
Alright, I'm
another
ready.
one that
Show
pops
me.
in over here.
She's contributor and former national Pence. First, your reaction.
What the heck?
Now rewind it in
It
slow
looked like a plastic bag going through the wind. Dude.
Security advisor.
Dude.
It's first your reaction.
Now fast forward it in slow-mo how you did it earlier, because I could see it.
Now the quality of Shane's video isn't exactly HD, which makes it hard to tell what's being
But
seen.
I clearly
But
saw
fortunately,
something. We all
another
did.
viewer
We all
watching the
saw
same
something.
program recorded the incident. Take a look. Having a closer look, one can see why many viewers replayed this exact moment on TV. It looks as if a dark, shadowy figure zips by. While the idea of this being a bug has been thought of, many comments
it's
claim
too
that
big
it
to
can't
be
be
a
a bug, as it would have to be very close to the lens for us to notice it. This figure, whatever it might be, isn't as close. From thoughts of this being the Grim Reaper to the idea of this being a ghost, it's clear that viewers were spooked out of their minds. But whether ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge on what exactly was caught on camera.
Okay, number 2.
At around 11 p.m. on a Sunday night, a man quickly takes out his phone to record this exact spot shown on screen, where apparently something very strange happened.
Someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
Someone or something had disappeared right in front of him, and he knows this for a fact, as he wasn't the only person to have seen this. Just like him, the man crossing the road had seen the figure vanish on the sidewalk. Having no other way of showing what just happened, the man continues to record in the hopes that it reappears. But as he films, this happens.
And she just disappeared in the sidewalk.
What's gonna happen,
dude? What the fuck? I know you guys ain't believe me, but somebody walking by. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, Regina!
Oh, it's back!
Saliendo.
It's back!
What the?
Dude.
Mira!
It's a little goblin!
What the hell? Salió de la... What the? What is that?
Goblin dude.
¿Qué es eso, güey?
It appears that the man had fled upon seeing what looks to be a dark, shadowy figure manifest out of nowhere. It seemingly emerges out of the brick wall as if somehow phasing through it. But looking closely, that doesn't appear to be the case. They, or it, just suddenly appears like it was already there. Knowing for sure that nothing had been there, the man continues to record in total disbelief. What just happened, according to him, is something that can't be explained. Now it's hard to say for sure if that's so, especially with no further context or additional footage. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured?
It's a goblin from Classic.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444
right,
at gmail.com.
Show me number 1.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Show me number 1.
Now this last video was submitted to me by Hannah P, who caught something on camera that she can't seem to explain. It goes without saying, but what was captured has freaked her out to say the least. She had just finished eating dinner when suddenly she heard what sounded like a creaking noise coming from her staircase. No one else was home when this happened. As Hannah scrolls on her phone, this is captured.
1, 2. I was invited because of lesbian geography, and we've been together almost ever since for 40 years.
What was your first impression of her accent?
Don't mind him, he's just making celery. Making celery.
I was in blue jeans and a plaid and a big.
Well, the dog is more convincing. Okay, come on. she has the dog with her. All right, Mr. Snuffles, come on. If the ghost comes at me, I'm gonna throw you at him. Okay? It's my self-defense. Yo,
hello,
Mr. Snuffles. I'm just gonna throw you if it comes at me. Okay? Uh-oh, he's coming down the stairs. Dude, that's crazy.
Needless to say, Hannah has been left immensely terrified by this seemingly inexplicable incident. Somehow, a creaking noise is heard on the staircase, despite there being no one on the stairs. Her dog seems to notice this, given that he barks when the creaks are heard. But creepiest of all, the sound of charging footsteps descending the staircase and towards Hannah is caught on camera. Now Hannah has had this happen to her more than once, which doesn't faze her as much as when it happened before. But like all incidents, this one has yet to be explained. Just who or what was running down the staircase?
What do you guys think?
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Let's watch one more.
If you haven't already done so, please subscribe.
Let's watch one more. Let's watch. I guess we'll watch Nukes. Sure, why not?
A few months ago, a woman named Rosanna bought an old apartment somewhere in France and moved in with her 2 very young children and her 13-year-old cat, Loli. But almost immediately after moving into the new place, her cat begins to act very strangely.
Hey, I've seen this video. That reaction from the cat's very genuine.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
Yo, that cat's ready to fight.
The cat, Loli, aggressively hisses and snarls at something that Rosanna can't see. Now, Rosanna says that the cat had never done anything like this before they moved.
Oh, look at that little kitty.
So as a single mother, Rosanna shares custody of her children with their father. So one night when the children are away at their dad's house, something happens that makes Rosanna's blood run cold.
Ooh. What is that? Yo. It's freaking a haunted house, dude.
C'est pas possible, ça marche pas. Ça marche pas.
This lady's living in a nightmare. What does he have? Oh no. The ghost keeps saying mommy. That's messed up. Dude, this is freaking crazy. Dude, just get out of the house.
Rosanna is
at that
completely
point.
alone.
I would just
She
run.
hears her young daughter's voice
Wherever it is,
calling
it's
out
not
to her
friendly.
from the children's bedroom. The voice repeats, "Mama," over and over. But strangest of all, the voice seems to be coming from an old radio that doesn't even have batteries inside. After this absolutely terrifying experience, Rosanna decides to share her story online in search of advice. She also calls for help from a local priest. The scared mother is now desperate to try absolutely anything to get rid of the sinister entity that seems to be haunting her home. But nothing seems to help. In fact, it just gets much, much worse.
Oh no. Don't tell me that thing's gonna get thrown at her. Oh no, dude. Dude, this lady is poor. This poor lady. I feel so bad for her, my guys. I really do. This lady's living a nightmare, dude. Oh, don't look at me like that, you freaking weirdo. Don't look at me like that. No, that made me jump. I'm gonna be honest with you. That made me jump. I'm nervous. I'm really freaking nervous.
Arrête.
No. It said no, dude.
The head of a dressing mannequin that Rosanna has had for years moves on its own and seems to follow her with its eyes as she moves around the room. Rosanna feels that the apartment is no longer safe for her children and decides to stay in the home all alone. Eventually, she becomes so scared that she starts to only sleep in the apartment's living room. But then, late one night, Rosanna hears her cat Loli angrily snarling at something in the hallway just outside the living room door. what happens next is downright chilling.
Loli.
Yo, that cat's not freaking helping either. No, 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 no. See, you don't play that game here. I'm gonna find the holiest water I can find and chuck it at that bastard. I don't know what to say. I'm flabbergasted right now, dude. That cat has every right to be afraid. Because if I saw that shit, I would be so freaking scared right now. Dude. Dude, I hope this lady's okay. I really do. Now, if it starts running at me, I'll start running. Don't do what you think you're about to do. Guys, do not clip that.
Loli.
Guys, do not clip that. Dude, don't do this to me, man.
After this very disturbing incident, Rosanna says that she became seriously ill and spent the rest of the night throwing up. She says she is absolutely convinced that the old apartment she bought is haunted by a demon.
Dude,
For now, she stays at a hotel with her cat until she can hopefully afford to move somewhere else. She says she's currently seeking legal action against the people who sold her that apartment.
Dude, I hope this lady gets $1 million settlement.
A Nuke Stop by viewer who wishes to remain anonymous will call her Jane, reached out to us about a very creepy experience she had in her family home in Norway. So while Jane is in the basement grabbing some tools for her brother, she hears something that puts her on edge.
Dude, that last
she hits record on her phone as she investigates. And what happens next is truly bizarre.
Okej, så ska jag hämta verktyg till bror min från det och fixa på en bil. Så Vad fan?
We're in trouble, guys.
Hallå?
We're in big trouble.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Hva var det? Jeg sverger det er bare mannen der. I kjelleren. Så bare spiller. Som er jævlig creepy. Hallo? Det er ingen der. It's not people in here. Det er ikke folk. Hallo? Ok. Hva faen? Det er faktisk ikke artig.
Yo, it's Crackhead Steve back at it again. Dude.
Hallo? Så, liksom...
If I were you, I would grab something. I would grab the nearest object that can be used as a weapon. And if something starts chasing at me, I would start swinging that mother effer. That's what I would do. That's what I would do to protect myself, because I'm all about self-defense. If you see my channel, if anyone's watching this on YouTube, if you go to my shorts and you find the one video I did called "I'm very big on self-defense," you'll see how big of self-defense I have. I have a little pellet gun right next to me, and I did a little skit on that. That's pretty funny. But yeah, just so you know. Dude.
Jane hears several weird screeches coming from somewhere near her in the basement. And then as she leaves, the door seems to slam shut on its own. But did you see it? Jane looks into a mirror 2 times while walking through the basement. The first time, there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But the second time, Something seems to
there
be
was something
standing
there. I
in the
didn't see
doorway
it.
right behind her.
What was that?
To this day, Jane has no idea what happened, but says that the experience
these videos
gave
are
her
fire
the creeps.
right now.
Now again, Jane says she has never posted this video anywhere online and wishes to remain anonymous. So I have to leave it up to you. Do you think Jane captured something paranormal?
Whoa.
And if not,
whatever it
then
was, it
just
was not
who
friendly.
Or what is this? Up in Smoke. It's around 11:30 at night and Jocelyn is working in a smoke shop in central Alabama when she hears a noise coming from the back of the store.
Oh, flash.
Guys, I'm working by my f***ing self, and I hear f***ing noise in the back. What the f***, bro?
What? What am I looking at?
Something can be seen moving around in the storage area.
Oh,
in the
I didn't
back.
notice that.
After posting
Whatever it
the
was, it
video
was freaking
online,
fast.
shocked viewers asked Jocelyn to check the security footage of the camera in the back. Now, whatever this is, it doesn't show up on camera. But about 4 hours later, in the middle of the night, when the store is closed
4
and empty,
hours later.
this happens. At around 4 in the morning, a ladder falls over by itself and a pillow seems to appear out of nowhere and just drops down the stairs. Now, Jocelyn says that she was so shaken up that she has no intentions of ever returning to work at the store and might actually just quit her job. But is this real paranormal activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
That's
You
a hoax.
decide.
That's a good joke, dude.
Too close for comfort. Amateur paranormal investigators Jared, his brother David, and a friend get together one night to investigate Jared's own house in Blackpool, England. You see, Jared claims that he has experienced some creepy, unexplained events in the
I
house.
like your shirt. Blow me for
So
love.
Jared's brother David is holding an SLS camera with built-in night vision when he walks through the downstairs area to see if the camera maps out any strange figures.
The guy in the camera's
But then
breakdancing.
something happens that absolutely
Having a
freaks
seizure.
out everyone.
Using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're stood behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them. Exactly. We want
Right,
to see what we
good,
can map
Jay,
ourselves. Just have a look around the room, Dave. You never know. We caught some orbs in there last time I was up here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some orbs there.
It can't be a cat.
You never know.
We're back.
Stuck on 2 of the K2 meter.
K2, what was that?
Yeah, we've got Jeb behind us doing the K2 and he's got a couple of lights on it, you know, so we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all we can do is just keep
Yeah,
going
so
past
look
and say,
Whoa!
Whoa!
What the hell?
Whoa! Hey!
Did
hey!
I just
hey!
see
Hey!
something?
Hey!
Or
Hey!
am I imagining that?
I don't know, let's go.
No, you didn't imagine that. I saw that too. I don't know what I saw, but
What the hell?
I
don't know. To me, it looked like a face. Dave?
Did we see this one?
I thought,
I'll be honest. I don't know if I
saw
did.
something.
Did I just see this one?
That was really quick, really spooky.
As David pans around the
Yeah,
living
we
room,
saw
he
this
captures
one.
what appears to be a bizarre pale
Yeah,
face
I just saw
peeking
this
out from
one.
behind the door to the hall. Very creepy
one.
story online, and followed it up with one of the creepiest pictures you'll ever see.
I need to tell you guys about the most
Alright,
insane
what's the
evidence
creepiest
that
thing
I
I've
have
ever
ever seen of a ghost
seen.
existing. Backstory. I was at a company get-together with my CEOs, my coworkers, and one of the owners of the company. We've all looked at us and was like, hey, do you guys want to see a ghost picture? Immediately, yes. He begins to tell us that he was in New Orleans at a restaurant called Antoine's. New Orleans, first of all, super haunted city. If you know, you know. And Antoine's is one of the oldest restaurants in the city, one of the oldest restaurants, I believe, in
cool. I like
America.
that.
It has a lot of history. It used to be a jail. It is a really well-established place, has been around forever. So he's dining at this restaurant and he is offered a tour of the wine cellar. The wine cellar is huge, has thousands of bottles of wine, probably worth millions of dollars. So he's taking a tour of the wine cellar, he's taking pictures. There's this guy in the wine cellar on a laptop who is apparently at auction buying more rare wine for the collection. My CEO takes pictures of this guy on his laptop, doesn't think anything of it, he doesn't see anything, leaves the restaurant, calls it a day.
Watch, the guy's not
The next
even
morning,
real.
he's looking through the photos and notices something. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took.
No way, dude. No freaking way.
So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the restaurant. Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840. Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant. So could this be Julie's spirit still looking over the restaurant from beyond the grave? Well, let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Bye, Felicia. One night, Felicia Hall is out on her back deck playing with her dog when things get weird.
You already saw this one, I'm gonna skip.
With his phone as he walks through the renovated clinic.
I need context. I need context badly.
Nurse at the IMSS hospital in Manzanillo, Mexico was taking a tour of the recently renovated clinic number 10. Now, the old hospital was built in 1932 and has seen its share of death and suffering for over 90 years.
Damn.
So the nurse is filming with his phone as he walks through the renovated clinic. Later, when he reviews his footage of the old hospital, he spots something that sends a chill down his spine. Something resembling a small pale face can be seen peeking around the corner in clinic number 10. The man is shocked. He says that he never noticed this strange face while filming.
I don't even know what I'm looking
The
at.
man's aunt posted his video to the internet, and many viewers believe that he might have captured the spirit of a patient who passed away at the old hospital.
Dude, that looks like a
On
freaking
Earth.
alien. I'm not gonna lie.
This next creepy story has been going viral and actually made international news. So, TikTok user Katie Santry from Columbus, Ohio woke up one morning to find that things in her home office seem to have been mysteriously moved around.
I think my house is haunted and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm literally shaking. This is my sunroom. This is where I work. I sit here every day. There's a playroom here, doors here. This is the space. I worked in here last night until about 6:30. Everything was fine. Shut my laptop. We close these doors so the dogs don't come in here at night. No one is in this room. I'm down this morning to work. The screen shattered. This stuff down here. This hanging off. Here's the next bit of important information. So we're building a fence. And back here, we dug a hole. There is a rolled up carpet buried underground that we came across as we were digging this hole. Rolled up carpet. What? And why the is there a rolled up carpet underground?
Katie shares her strange story online, and viewers suggest that there just might be something more buried in the yard. Inside
I bet it was like a
that
serial
rug.
killer's yard, right?
How deep is that? Like at least 2 feet?
Almost,
yeah. Oh, right
Been there a while, or that was
At the intense urging of thousands of video commenters, Katie decides to call the police to check out the rug. Just in case.
Cops are here.
Oh, there. Yeah, I see that. It's like the tassel of it. It's like the end of it.
Dude, I bet it was like a serial killer's house, right?
Carpets. Wow. I was just say it's not, you know, 6 feet long.
Oh yeah, no, there's just something like weird
Now, Katie says that she thinks the rug is a bit strange, but she doesn't really think it's anything suspicious. That is until Columbus detectives arrive at her house with cadaver-sniffing dogs.
They got sniffer dogs, yo. We're about to hear something crazy. Dogs found something, dude.
Oh my God.
2 cadaver dogs both signal and sit on the area where the rug was found, indicating that the dogs believe that there is a body there. And this is when Katie's casual story about a paranormal haunting and a buried rug starts to get a bit out of control. In fact, Katie's story becomes international news.
In a series of videos garnering millions of views, Katie Santry shared she may have discovered a body buried in a rug in her yard.
The entire thing blew up on TikTok this week.
The investigation stemming from social media police in Columbus saw a woman's TikTok showing she and her husband found this rug buried in her yard. She reached out to police. Well, police showed up with cadaver dogs.
Even after the first dog sat, I really didn't think the second dog was going to do it too. I thought maybe it was just an accident. And when the second dog did it too, I freaked out.
I think it is absolutely crazy for something to happen like in our area like this.
Understandably, Katie is completely overwhelmed as a homicide team arrives at her property to dig.
This is crazy. Okay.
It might not mean anything yet.
Okay.
Wait and see what the interpretation of the results are.
Okay. Oh my f***ing God. So homicide is here and missing persons, and now CSI is bringing the shovels out. And I can see a news camera set up over there.
Guys, what do you guys think it is? Is it going to be a body or something?
There's 6 of them. Some of them are in the hole.
Katie's viewers watch and wait for hours as the homicide team carefully digs out and examines pieces of the stained carpet.
You guys, they have recovered the hole, and this has been the most absurd, insane experience of my life. What did they find? No, they didn't find a body. They found a mother effing rug with some rubber. The question remains of why did the dogs hit? I don't know. Both dogs, not just one,
body,
2. I don't know. The other question remains is who broke my laptop?
So, Katie is happy with the news that the Columbus homicide team has not found anything suspicious buried with the rug. But viewers that followed Katie's story and even some news reporters are just not completely convinced.
Okay, so the update is they took the rug.
Okay.
Police did. They did not find a body yet.
Yeah, what do you mean yet?
Because the dogs marked on the rug, so there has to have been a body at some point.
I don't believe for a second they didn't find anything in that rug. Not for a single second. I think she was posting too much about it, so they decided not to tell her what they found.
That's probably what happened.
Or because they took it away for forensics, it was a on the rug, no body. I don't believe for a second there was nothing on that rug.
So even though police say the rug was fine, there's still some skepticism and some outright conspiracy theories about that rug. But what do you think?
I'm
Alone?
flabbergasted.
Matty Magarachi says that his house in Monroe Township, New Jersey is very haunted. In fact, Matty has been posting about the strange activity in his home for over 4 years. One night, Matty is home alone with his dogs when strange things start to happen.
What's going on?
The house looks familiar for some reason.
Matty's parents are away on vacation, leaving him all alone in the house, and something else happens that makes his blood run cold.
What?
What the f is that? What the f was that?
So these are just a couple of the many videos that Maddie has shared online over the last 4 years. So could it be that Maddie's house is actually haunted by something?
What is
or is
that?
it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide.
You know, I guess we'll watch one more. We'll watch one more. We'll watch Fearsome.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today we're gonna dive into 8 scary videos that are ridiculously creepy. Number 1. In 2013, a YouTube user that goes by Zero Fox posted a video to show off the different vision modes on the Xbox One Kinect. But what was meant to be just a quick video he was recording in his room may have accidentally turned into incredible proof of the paranormal. As he shuffled through different camera modes, something unnerving suddenly appeared behind him. Immediately after the camera switched to black and white, a tall dark figure can be seen standing on the right. This black being ominously stood in place, only to run out of view as soon as Zero Fox looked in its direction. From the way it ran, it almost appeared like this figure knew it got caught. A few people in the comments tried to debunk this by saying that these are clearly 2 different camera shots. Luckily, Zero Fox made a response to set things straight.
I uploaded a video a while ago showing the different vision modes that the Xbox One Kinect can do. And a lot of people said it was edited because when I switched the vision modes, I changed position and my t-shirt changes
I have a PS5 now,
to a completely different one.
Those were the days, man.
I've explained loads of times that this is exactly what happens with the Xbox One Kinect, and it changes aspect ratio. But I figured I might as well go one better and show you guys live. So let me just switch on the Kinect now, and like anyone with an Xbox One Kinect can do this themselves and see exactly what I'm talking about. See, I've got another webcam apart from the Xbox Kinect to show that it's all legit and stuff. You just go down to this. Anyone with a Kinect can do this, and I'm still here. I haven't transported to any different alternate universes. Stuff changes position because it changes aspect ratio. See, that's crazy, isn't it?
Zero Fox made it very clear that he did not edit the original video. But if he didn't, then what the actual f was standing behind him?
Good question. I don't know.
Number 2. A guy named Tony on Reddit is a fan of the Gundam anime series and collects small models of the robots depicted in the show. Well, one day, he couldn't help but notice something strange about one of the action figures in his room. He could have sworn he saw its head move completely on its own. Tony quickly assumed he was probably just seeing things, but decided to record this figurine just in case it happened again.
Come on, do something. It is moving. I see it moving right now. Dude, it's the ghost of a weeaboo, whatever they're called, I can't remember. And he come back to get his
The
toy
head
back.
on the white figurine in front of him incredibly began moving on its own. And the way its tiny plastic head turned and faced Tony is insanely creepy, especially as it appears to ominously stare at him. As far as I know, an automatic turning head is not a feature that these action figures have. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know that I really hate dolls. But this, on the other hand, is actually kind of badass. Number 3. If you've been on TikTok lately, then chances are you've come across countless videos of mysterious things seen in the sky. Unexplainable glowing objects have been spotted across the globe. And thanks to a few quick-thinking spectators, we actually have video proof of these otherworldly lights. A TikTok user named Yosef was in his home when something bright caught his eye. He ran to his balcony, and this is the incredible footage he caught.
What? What?
something bright can be seen moving through a massive cloud. And as this object came into view, we can see a tiny ball of light floating through the sky. This small illuminated object had to be moving at a very high speed. And whatever it is, it doesn't resemble any aircraft that I've ever seen. Yosef turned to TikTok looking for answers, but unfortunately for him, I have no idea what the hell this thing is. Number 4. Speaking of UFOs, countless people across Indiana have reported seeing strange things in the skies above. Unexplainable flashing lights that seem to flicker and spontaneously appear. Curious bystanders quickly pulled out their phones, hoping to capture proof of this bizarre phenomenon. One of these bystanders being a woman named Christina from Tacoma, Indiana.
See it?
Yeah, I've seen those. Wait.
Daddy,
What in the world?
What in the world?
Are those drones or something like that? I have no idea.
I know.
These peculiar lights appeared in the night sky one after the other. And as these glowing anomalies danced across the sky, Christina and her daughter couldn't help but stare as they tried to think of any possible explanations for this. A man named Chad, also from Tacoma, witnessed something that stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
real
dude. What
weird.
is going on?
Disappear, come back. Disappear, just move. Disappear. Huh.
2 clusters of lights hovered high above the town below, with glowing orbs seeming to simultaneously appear and vanish. Chad had never seen anything like this before, and intently watched as these lights slowly disappeared one by one. Sightings like these seem to be getting more common, leading me to believe that we might be making friends with aliens very soon. Number 5. A guy named Maddie on TikTok has admitted to making a massive mistake by playing with a Ouija board in an attempt to communicate with beings on the other side. And to make matters worse, he never properly ended the session and said goodbye. Now ever since, he's been dealing with a relentless haunting in his family's home for the last 4 years. He's often home alone, and this seems to be when this entity becomes most active. And to avoid feeling crazy, he does his best to document these bone-chilling experiences.
I don't know what the
Aw,
fuck's going
look
on
at
with
that
these dogs,
doggy.
bro. They're scared of some. Yo, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro.
it's that guy again.
That's the second time I heard those fucking bells, bro. The second time. The second time. I'm home all the fuck alone, bro. Nobody is home. Nobody. No one is home. Nobody is home. And those fucking bells. What's wrong, Petey?
Aw,
What's wrong?
poor
What do you
little
see?
doggo.
You see something? You see something over here? I'm telling you, those bells, I heard them motherfuckers twice.
Dude. You need to get your house.
What's going on? Petey! Petey!
You need to get your house
Petey!
exercised, dude.
Petey, what's going on? The TV turned on. The fucking TV turned on. Petey, let's go. Go, Petey. Go. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go. Go out. Go out.
Be
Go
free,
out.
Petey.
Go out. Go out. What the fuck is going on?
Did I hear that?
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck
Did
is
I
going
hear
on?
that correctly?
It turned off. It turned off. Lucy, Bentley, let's go. Bentley, get out. Let's go. Tiberius, let's go.
What the? Oh, no, that's a dog. Never mind, that's a dog.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Let's go. Tiberius. Lucy. Oh my God. Charlie, let's go. Come on. Come on, who's home? Come on, who's home? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get out. Get out! Get
Come on,
out!
save
get
the
out,
dogs.
get out.
I
Get
admire
out.
this dude.
Come
He's
on,
saving the
T.
dogs.
Come on! Lucy!
Maddie was on high alert when his dogs began acting afraid of something in the
Ford,
house.
I feel bad for the dogs.
Bells
man.
hanging from a door randomly made noise, and as he went downstairs to investigate, decorative balls flew out of a bowl and onto the floor. The final straw for Maddie was when the TV turned on and off by itself, sending him rushing outside and trying to save his dogs from a paranormal demise. So could these eerie events be linked to the Ouija board?
See, that's why
Let
you'll never
me
catch
know
me with
what
a
you
Ouija
think.
board. Never.
Number 6. Over on the Love Sundays YouTube channel, a man named Sean frequently posts videos of his stealth camping adventures. From videos working on the interior of his camper van to having a camping adventure with his adorable son, Sean is all about that van life. In one of his videos, he set his sights on spending the night on the side of the road with a beautiful view of the ocean. The night was going smoothly as he prepared some dinner and went for a stroll along the water as he ate. As the sun went down, he climbed in bed ready to get some sleep. But
We're
little
about to
did
see
he
a
know
gremlin
that
or
would soon be interrupted.
I just heard something outside.
Uh-uh. Dude, you need to grab something for self-defense.
Okay, I think they've gone. They literally tried to get in the van. It wasn't just a knocking, they were trying the handle.
Who could it be knocking on my door?
My heart was pounding then. I mean, they were either trying to move me on or trying to break into the van. Either way, not pleasant. I think that if I'd heard them coming in more, I've got a metal pole here, I could have just got out and not done anything. I'm not moving. I'm probably not going to sleep now though.
At 2 a.m., the sound of someone knocking on the outside of the van woke Sean up. His eyes immediately widened and his heart skipped a beat when he then heard the person yanking on the door trying to get inside. This anxiety-inducing moment kept him awake for the rest of the night, as he anxiously laid in bed, intently listening for whoever was lurking outside. Lucky for him, this person must have moved on as he survived to see the next morning. But the thought of someone trying to enter your van in the middle of the night is downright chilling, as you never know if they have sinister intentions. Number 7. For the last few years, a YouTube user called Professor Cynical has started to notice strange things happening in his home. Door handles shaking as if someone is trying to open them, and objects moving completely on their own. As his name suggests, he's very cynical when it comes to the paranormal, and definitely is not a big believer. But when he set up his camera to catch this activity, it became a lot harder to explain what was happening.
I'm honestly done with this. Every other day, pretty much, this happens.
He's really
I've
calm
posted
about
about
it.
this
Like
before,
he's like abnormally calm.
People just saying, "Oh, the door's moving because of the wind," and it wasn't anything. And over the course of so long, it's just getting worse.
I don't know, guys. I don't know about this.
I'll show you as well. There's literally nothing here. Got a baby gate there. There's literally just shoe racks in that right there. Look, there's literally nothing. And if I look up here, mind the kettle,
And the camera.
Guys.
But look, there's literally nothing. Okay, let me set back up my tripod. What the? Whoa.
Whoa, hello.
Whoa. That's new.
Yeah, the guy even said that was new.
What the heck? Hello?
This kind of reminds me of Paranormal Activity almost.
The handle on the door violently shook as if someone or something was trying to get inside. But as Cynical quickly yanked the door open, he revealed that no one was on the other side. And to his surprise, a bag suddenly slid across the floor. He's been left without answers, as he can't seem to wrap his head around what's been happening. In an attempt to catch more proof, he set up a camera to record, but what ended up happening sent chills down his spine.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, this looks like a video's about to jump scare me. Do you see that orb?
I'm sick of this.
Yo, nice gaming setup, dude. I like it.
So just to show you guys that there's, oh for God's sake, literally nothing here. Sorry, my tripod getting caught and everything. There's literally nothing here. Oh, this shit is crazy. Right. Wait a minute. That wasn't... Oh, for God's sake, that wasn't even on before. Right, let me try and get set back up here. Like, I've never tried to call out before. Apparently, it's a ghosty. Again, I'm not saying I believe in that stuff. I really don't. I really don't. But apparently, if you call out, things are meant to happen, or you'll get a response, or something. So, fine, let's just try it. I don't know how you're meant to do this kind of stuff, but let's see. Let's see. Hello? Is there any ghosties about?
Fair question.
Can you make something move? Again?
I think it's a fair question to ask. Is there any ghosts in the house? That's a fair question.
Can you make anything move?
Uh-oh.
Now, from the videos that I've seen online about like white shit flying on camera a lot, people say, oh well, it's orbs, but I mean, what is an orb? To me, it looks like dust.
Yeah, can you
so
see that orb?
let me know in the comment section if you think that
This place is haunted, dude.
it's really dusty in here, or it's something that I maybe should be more aware of. Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain.
Uh-oh. This is gonna jump at me,
mate.
isn't it?
Nah. Nope. I am moving out.
Just like before, the door handle violently began to shake. Cynical grabbed his camera and quickly threw the door open to prove that no one was on the other side causing this to happen. He then tried to communicate with whatever is in his home and asked the entity if it could make something move. Then suddenly a small chair was flung across the room in his direction. These heart-pounding events have left Cynical questioning everything. But are these videos genuine proof of the paranormal, or possibly just well-made hoaxes? You decide. Number 8.
Alright, last one, y'all. Last one.
A TikTok user that goes by Smashly mostly just posts casual videos of herself. But that recently changed when she found herself looking for answers on TikTok. One night, a notification from the security camera on her porch popped up on her phone.
Come on, give me something
She
scary.
wondered who could be outside as it was starting to get late. And when she decided to check the recording, her stomach dropped at what she saw.
Uh-oh.
An eerie figure dressed in white suddenly emerged from behind a tree. This mysterious figure bent down as it walked, almost as if it was trying to go unnoticed. But what had Smashly on edge was the fact that this being crept behind her car and never reappeared on the other side. From the way this figure quickly scurried behind the car, it seems to be up to no good. Now, whether this is something paranormal or not, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Did any of those videos scare y'all? Anyone? Let me know in the comments of the video clip. By the way, if you guys no